What's up guys, I'm Skilla and this is Nerd Stuff with Skilla, and today I want to talk about how to Christmas shop for nerds. Now, this of course is a topic that is very close to my heart as I am not just a nerd but also friends with a bunch of nerds, so it's important to know exactly how to find that special something for that special someone in your life. Sometimes they make it a little bit hard for you just because nerds, we tend to collect a lot of different things and have a pretty varied interest in different subject matter. The first thing you need to do is figure out what is their fandom. We all have a bunch of different fandoms. Even people who aren't nerds have their fandom. But you might be a sports nerd. Maybe you know every single player of your favorite team and you know exactly what their lineup's going to be throughout the entire season. You're a sports nerd, you know? So you need to figure out what their fandom is. So if you're a sports fan, you have teams that you like. Now, I live in Alabama, which means that everybody's an Auburn fan or an Alabama fan. And if you get them a sports product for the wrong team, they might hate you. So what types of TV show, movies, comic book characters? Some people don't read comics but still love comic book characters like from movies. Maybe they're a gamer and they want to have product that's related to Assassin's Creed or something like that. Figure out what it is that they are the most passionate about. Now you can ask them questions or just listen to them talk, because nerds like to talk about the things that they like, so just listen to them. Once you've figured out their fandom, you need to figure out what they collect. So if you know that they are a Star Wars fan and you know that they have some Funko Pops like these back here, then you can figure out which ones they have and don't have. Most nerds collect things. So if they're the type of nerd like me who keeps a lot of action figures and things around, then they like to collect things. If they're a nerd like a friend of mine who just doesn't collect literally anything, he just consumes what he wants to consume and then sells it back to a store and buys something else. That's the kind of person who I would get a gift card for. If they just don't collect things, unless it's like t-shirts or something like that, you know, that's a good way to get somebody who doesn't do collections. But if you know they do collect and you know that they have a specific fandom, the next thing you can do is figure out what is missing from their collection. So like me, I'm a big Twin Peaks fan, and so I've got 3 of the different Pops from Twin Peaks. I've got Dale, I've got the Giant, and I've got Laura Palmer. And I would love to have a complete collection of those, hint, hint, hint. Now, if they don't have any like very well fleshed out collections and you can't really find something that fits into that niche, you can always go to the places that they go. You can go to their local comic shop, or if they like to shop at the bookstore that has a lot of nerdy, geeky type stuff at that location, go there and see what's missing. You can go to the place where they shop and kind of feel it out since you've already got the information of what they like and what they collect. Bookstores, comic book shops, those types of places all have things that are going to fit into that genre, most likely. Go online. You can go online to places like Think Geek and find all kinds of cool things for your favorite nerd. You can go on Etsy. There are a million makers on Etsy who make stuff related to anything, even the most obscure TV show or obscure anime. Somebody is making things related to that, whether it's stickers or pins or handmade action figures, sometimes t-shirts. You can find something on Etsy for sure for even the most obscure fandom. So you can interact with the makers on there more readily than you can on most websites, which is pretty cool. So I would definitely recommend going there or to an online retailer like ThinkGeek, which is where I've bought a lot of stuff over the years from ThinkGeek for friends of mine. And, you know, usually they're super satisfied with what it is. The last couple things I want to talk about, places where you can get stuff, right? So one of them I kind of already touched on, but you can get them gift cards to pretty much anywhere. Like, I know tattoo shops who do gift cards. I think most do now. But you can get a gift card to pretty much anywhere. You know, your special nerd likes to shop at a local comic book shop. My favorite place to shop locally for comics is called Kingdom Comics. And if somebody got me a gift card to Kingdom Comics, I would be elated. So, you know, if they have a preferred comic book shop or a preferred bookstore or somewhere that they go often to get these stuff that you just can't think of what's missing from, you can get them a gift card at those places and they'll use it and they'll appreciate it for sure. I personally am not a big gift card buyer just because I usually first off can find a deal that is as much worth as getting a gift card for somebody is without having to spend as much money. And you know, I'm a server. I don't make crazy money, so I have to find deals. But the next thing I want to talk about is local artists and artisans. I personally am a painter. I paint some of the things that are behind me right now. I am a local artist and I am a nerd, so I paint nerdy things for when I go out to sell my artwork. And you can usually find some really stunning pieces for people in your life for a fraction of the price if you start looking around for local arts and crafts shows. I think that that's a really smart way to get something super unique for somebody. So one more time, just as quickly as I possibly can, make sure that 1, you find out what their fandom is, 2, find out what they collect, if they collect things, 3, figure out what's missing from those collections. And if they don't collect things, get them a gift card to a place that they like to shop at, or go online and find them some clothing that might be appealing to them. If you go and shop at the place that they like to shop, you can get a gift card to there. You can get a gift card to pretty much anywhere. And if you don't want to do that, you can go online to places like Geek or like Etsy to find more specific things that fit into exactly what it is that your nerd is looking to get. If neither of those things are working for you, you can always go to local arts and crafts shows and see if maybe you can't find something from a small business person who's trying to, bring their passion into the world, like me. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down below with your favorite way to buy things for nerds over the holidays, especially if it's a way that saves you money in the long run. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to hear about more nerdy things from me, and as always, thank you so much for watching.